Hey, I'm Anna McCollum.
And I'm Laura Albright.
And we are a mother-daughter duo called Elizabeth Spencer Designs, based here in Corinth, Mississippi. We specialize in high-end floral design. And today we have tips on arranging flowers from the grocery store as well as greenery from your yard.
If you go to the grocery store and you see some flowers that you'd like to make an arrangement with, first look at the blooms and then take a look at the leaves and make sure that they're shiny and green.
So once you buy a brick of floral foam, you can soak it in water. You place it with the holes down. You can also put some of that floral food that you got with your flowers from the grocery store in the water. You let it soak, and then you can kind of make a mark in the foam to show you where to cut your foam. And a knife works really well for this, or scissors, or whatever you have on hand. You can just kind of press it down in there. You want it to be tight enough so that it won't wiggle around.
Next, you can secure your floral foam with some floral tape, and you just want to make a little bit of a grid and tape across the container and make sure it is secured on both sides.
We like to start with greenery because it is important to kind of build your base and the shape of your arrangement before you start adding what costs more, the actual flowers. It's also good, especially if you have Oasis and floral tape, to cover that up before you really get well into your arrangement.
Okay, once you've got your greenery where you want it, start with the biggest blooms first. And that will help you achieve balance with color when you're adding smaller things. If you just have one big bloom like we do here, you may want to balance this with several smaller blooms.
So now that we have a large orange bloom on one side of the arrangement, we can add some of these tulips to the other side, maybe several in a cluster. This really full open one up here. So now that we have a good balance of color on either side, and it's sort of a two-sided arrangement at this point, meaning these two ends, we can start to fill in the middle and in other areas with different colors, different textures, and also different lengths of stems, and that will achieve a really good balanced look without it being too symmetrical or too done.
A good tip for making a flower open up a little bit more, particularly a rose, is you can turn it upside down and spin it for several minutes this way, or you can take your finger and very gently run around the inside petals.
So here's our final arrangement. We hope that we have inspired you to get creative with what's in your yard as well as what's at the grocery store. And thank you for joining us. Happy arranging!